एक जरिया है नॉलेज और स्किल्स बनाने का. And the next 3-4 years in a school student's life are very important, because अब देखने जाए तो 12वीं तक तो सिर्फ कोर्स वर्क करते हैं. They are 100% faithful only and only to the books, कि बुक के बाहर का कुछ नहीं करते. So वो एक एग्जाम मशीन बन जाते हैं, और उसके पीछे का रीजन है कि मार्क्स पे एडमिशन मिलता है. बट जैसे ही कॉलेज में एडमिशन मिल जाता है, पूरी गेम बदल जाती है कि मार्क्स को बाजू में रख के नॉलेज और स्किल्स को आगे रखना पड़ता है. बिकॉज नाउ यू आर इन योर सेकंड लास्ट डिग्री के, अंडरग्रेड करेंगे, उसके बाद मास्टर करेंगे, और उसके बाद जॉब मार्केट में या बिजनेस मार्केट में आ जाएंगे. सो इट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू लुक एट गुड इंस्टीट्यूशंस एंड ट्राई टू मैच डिग्री ऑफ योर चॉइस, rather, I mean, try to match the area of your interest rather than chasing one degree. So good institutions और not so good institutions को कैसे differentiate करेंगे? So 2 मिनट हम उस पर बात करेंगे. क्या देखना है और क्या नहीं देखना है, या क्या पहले देखना है? See, you have to look at the leadership of the institution. Then you look at the faculty members of the institution. Then you look at the students of the institution. And then you look at what kind of careers these students are making. ये बच्चे कहाँ जा रहे हैं institution में से. So these are very important. Not the infrastructure. Infrastructure is nothing. It comes at number 5. उससे पहले leadership आती है, उसके बाद faculty आती है, उसके बाद students आते हैं, उसके बाद students के careers आते हैं. And then it comes to leadership. Then it comes to infrastructure, building, ground, fields, furniture, computers. It's not very difficult. Difficult is the first 4 things. And किससे बचना है? तो जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को बहुत हाईलाइट करते हैं, या जो बहुत है मार्केटिंग करते हैं, या जो बहुत ज्यादा इवेंट्स करते हैं, लेकिन आप अगर वेबसाइट पे जाओगे तो आपको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. कौन फैकल्टी है, फैकल्टी पे आप क्लिक करोगे तो वो फोटो से आगे कुछ जाएगा ही नहीं. It's very important to know about the faculty members in the institution. And this is true for whole India, whether you are in Gujarat or in Chhattisgarh or in wherever, in length and across the length and breadth of the country, this is true. Because we have so many universities and so many thousands of colleges. उससे आगे जाके क्या करना है, एक लिस्ट बनाइए. उसके बाद it is extremely important to go and talk to at least 5 right students. Students who are academically oriented, कि जिनको पढ़ने में रस है, जिनको पढ़ाई से करियर बनाना है, ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स को जाके पूछिए. मीट न्यूट्रल फैकल्टी मेंबर्स. I work for Ahmedabad University, पर मैं आज अहमदाबाद यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में कुछ बात नहीं करूंगा. I am here to give you a neutral information. So find 1 or 2 or 3 faculty members who give you neutral information. And जो भी आपके चॉइस के इंस्टीट्यूशंस है, उसके बारे में आप उनको जाके बात कीजिए, उनके व्यूज लीजिए. एंड देन यू मस्ट विजिट देम. एंड जब इफ पॉसिबल, जब इंस्टीट्यूशन रनिंग है, वेकेशन में मत जाइए. अभी तो लेट हो गया शायद, लेकिन राइट टाइम टू गो इज टू व्हेन द इंस्टीट्यूशंस आर ऑन. So meet the students, talk to them randomly, talk to the past students, and all this you can do before making the choice. So ये सब बहुत जरूरी है. अभी हम करियर चॉइसेस पे आएंगे कि क्या कौन से प्रकार के करियर चॉइसेस है कॉमर्स और मैनेजमेंट में. मैं लास्ट में 5-10 मिनट क्वेश्चन आंसर्स के लिए भी छोड़ूंगा, पर करियर चॉइसेस के बारे में अभी थोड़ी बात करेंगे. See, broadly there are 5-6 categories in which students from commerce and management go. I'll also give you some stories कि they start with one career path in mind, और 5 साल के बाद अगर हमको मिलते हैं तो वो कहीं और है, right? So it's not necessary that you'll be able to accurately define your career path before your 18th birthday. All of you will turn 18 by the end of 2020, but it's not important, or it's not possible also to have a perfect career path at this point in your lives. So हम थोड़े careers की भी बात करेंगे. So 5 ग्रुप्स में हम करियर ऑप्शंस को या करियर प्रोस्पेक्ट्स को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट बीइंग अकाउंटिंग, बिकॉज इन कॉमर्स इफ यू लुक एट योर 11th and 12th, आपने अकाउंटिंग में और स्टैटिस्टिक्स में ज्यादातर टाइम दिया होगा. सो दैट्स ऑन पीपल्स माइंड. सो एक अकाउंटिंग इज वन करियर ट्रैक और वन करियर चॉइस. उसके बाद फाइनेंस आता है. ये कोई पर्टिकुलर ऑर्डर में नहीं है. एक second option is finance. So accounting and finance are not same. There are some overlaps, but they are not same. Finance includes financial services. Then comes management. Management मतलब आप कोई भी कुछ भी पढ़िए, अच्छा पढ़िए, अच्छे इंस्टीट्यूशन में जाइए, और उसके बाद you work in a corporate world. So you manage things, you manage business, you manage organizations, you manage enterprises, you manage large teams of people. The fourth possible career option is in the legal sector. So you become a lawyer or an advocate, and you work in the legal sector or the legal system. And the fifth category is entrepreneurship. कि आप जाके या तो आपका फैमिली बिजनेस ज्वाइन कीजिए, या तो आप स्टार्टअप चालू करके you set up a new business and grow it. Or you just do a new business enterprise and work on it, as a part of whatever, in partnership or whichever format. So वहाँ पे भी आपको जो भी education मिलोगे next 3 to 5 years में, that is going to be very, very helpful. So keeping the end in the mind, it will be good idea to choose the next higher education institution. And then there is a sixth bucket which is equally large, and which is I don't know. Okay, मुझे accounting में नहीं जाना है, मुझे finance में नहीं जाना है. I don't know whether I am management types. I don't want to become a lawyer. I don't want to become an entrepreneur, but I actually don't know what I'm going to do now. So that I don't know category is also fine. You can continue to remain in that I don't know category for next 1 or 2 years, but eventually you'll have to find your calling. कैसे करते हैं? अगर time बचता है, I'll also go on to that. So how to enter accounting as a sector? So see, BCom is very heavy so far as accounts. So if you have true love for accounting, and if you're very, very comfortable with accounting as a subject area, and if it interests you, naturally, if घर पे या website पे या TV में, you naturally go and look at annual reports, and you look commentary on accounting and auditing and things, the world around it. Then I think you like it, and you'll be able to do more about it. So then BCom may be a right choice. And then either alongside BCom or after BCom, you can look at CA, which is Chartered Accountancy. You can look at Certified Management Accountant, CMA, which was also traditionally known as ICWA. You can look at, there are now global qualifications also. So you can look at ACCA. You can look at CIMA Global, which is Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. So you have local qualifications, you have global qualifications. The difference between the two is कि अगर आप CA या ICWA करते हो, then you have signing rights in India. But if you do a ACCA or a CPA or a global CMA, then you don't have signing rights in India. But these big companies, they do hire people because they don't need everybody to sign. They need people to work in that department. So ACCAs do get hired by these big 4 firms, consulting firms. CMAs get hired by companies who are headquartered in UK or US or anywhere outside India, where they have to work with their headquarter in whichever country it is. So accounting path ke liye, you BCom may be a right choice. It is not the only choice. I have seen students doing BBA and then also finishing CA, but that's rare because that love for accounting has to be nurtured. Secondly, one can go into finance or financial services. So people who do CFA, I mean, along with any graduation, you can pick up BCom or BBA, and you can choose to pick up, say, CFA or CFP, which is Certified Financial Planner. And there's a lot. Intermediation industry in India it has just begun to grow. So anybody who does a CFP and then maybe does a MBA in, say, finance and goes into banking or financial services, this sector is going to remain the sunrise sector for at least 30-40 years to come. So that also is one great area to work in. So you may do a BCom or a BBA, and then, along with BCom or BBA, you can, in a structured way, phased manner, आप इसको भी धीरे-धीरे कर सकते हो. Or depends on the institution. उसके बारे में मैं अभी थोड़ी देर के बाद बात करता हूँ. Third thing is management. So management, your first degree may not be in management. If you go to the world-class institutions, nearly 70% of the students are not from commerce or humanities background. They are engineers and from sciences. So if you look at IIMs, we have today 21 IIMs. We have another 30 institutions after that 21 IIMs. So there are 50 business schools in India, which really help students make great careers. Okay, I'm talking about top 50. Then there are another 100 after that 50. They also help students making really good careers. So how to get into them? So if you apply into IIM, वो तो BCom, BBA, BSc, BA, MBBS, BTech सबको इक्वली देखते हैं. वो तो आपकी डिग्री को अंडर ग्रेजुएट डिग्री कंसिडर करते हैं. So if your ultimate goal is to do MBA from a world-class institution, it just doesn't matter. You should go into the degree where you are most comfortable with, where you can do really well, and where you can score high, and it should be a good institution. Therefore, uske baad, it will help you to get into the next business school, which is like top 50 or top 100 or top 150 in the country or the world. So, and once you enter a management program at master level, the whole world is open. So you have a CEO in a hospital who is a management degree holder. You have a marketing head of, national marketing head of Unilever may hold a degree in management. You may have somebody working in Amazon as a degree in management. But please remember that it's not necessary to do BBA to do MBA later. Okay, everybody from all the undergraduate degrees have almost equal prospects of getting into a good MBA program. Only thing you have to be careful is that you have to take the undergraduate studies very, very seriously. Okay, because they do consider what you score and where you come from at the stage of admission. There are many students who go to easy institutions and then look for part-time programs in, say, AMA or here or there or online, and don't do well in their undergrad. And the moment they do that, they just ruin their chances of getting into a good institution later on. So it is extremely important that you go in the subject area you are comfortable with it. Don't follow your friends. If you're good in accounting, go to BCom. If you're good in business studies and if you're good with other than accounting subjects, don't go to BCom even if your best friend is doing it. Because it is extremely important to do a undergraduate degree in the area of your interest so that you can do well in that 3 or 4 years and then prepare yourself for the next degree in the top 50 or 100 or 150 institutions. Fourth is law. So again, this is in no particular order. You can just jumble it, usko pehla alphabetically arrange karke. I mean, I'm neutral to all. So law, people have been doing it in 2-3 ways. So in my experience of 21 years, I have seen at least 11,000 students convocating in front of my eyes. So people have done different things. So law you can do in 2 ways. One is get into a 5-year integrated program. Again, there are many, many 5-year integrated law programs, and all of them are not equally good. So some students aspire कि अगर हमको 5 year में ये institution 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 में मिलता है तो हम 5-year law में जाएंगे. अगर नहीं मिलता है तो हम पहले BCom या BBA या कुछ भी करेंगे, BA करेंगे और उसके साथ CS करेंगे और उसके बाद LLB करेंगे. 1 साल ज्यादा लगेगा. But it's about the quality. Don't get into a 5-year integrated program just because your friends are going. Okay, make sure you get into it only if the institution is good. Otherwise, do it in the traditional way. You'll spend 1 more year, but you will be able to lot more. You will be able to do a lot more things. Then comes entrepreneurship. So, going back to law, I have seen many students who join our program, say they come to a BCom or BBA, they aspire to go to a 5-year integrated law program, but CLAT में कुछ जमा नहीं, because either 12th पे ज़्यादा attention दिया था या तो score ठीक से नहीं आया. So I've seen these bright, motivated students. They join our program, they do very well, but they don't leave that aspiration of going into, say, Bangalore Law School. I mean, Bangalore National Law University. So they give CLAT again. and I have seen some of them really making it, and they leave our BCom or BBA program and go to a 5-year program in Bangalore. So still, they will finish law in 6 years, which otherwise they would have done it, and they've gone into the institution they dreamt about. So if you don't score well now, immediately after or along with 12, it's okay to do it, give it one more shot while you don't waste your year and get enrolled into some university which you feel is good, and you can still remain at your old ambition and be at it and give it one more shot. It's perfectly fine. I mean, it's very common. I see at least 10, 15 students going to the institutions they wish to, and they leave us after 1 year. And I'm very happy with them, because the perseverance जो एक ठान ली थी दिमाग में, वो बोलेंगे ठीक है, एक बार नहीं आया फिर से देंगे. Or some of them make it, and those who don't make it, they do well with us also. So it's perfectly fine. The mind should be open, and you should try your best to do things that you like, so that it's easy to do them more and more and better and better. Then comes entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is like, it can be done in 2-3 ways. So there are colleges and universities where they have very active incubation centers, so if you are that startup kind, then you must join a university or an institutions where more people from family businesses or more people from business background come, because your ultimate goal is to join the family business. You can do it in 2 ways. I have seen people, saying that, okay, ultimately you come to the family business, but I won't allow you in unless you get a 5 years of meaningful experience. So that students study well, and then they do 4-5 years of work experience outside India or outside state, and then they come back and join the family business. Because the logic behind it is कि अगर सीधा आ जाते हैं तो फिर the whole team looks at them as son of the owner or daughter of the owner, and they behave differently with children. This is what the experience speaks. So they say आप कुछ करो अपने आप, कुछ एक position ले लो, knowledge ले लो, or then you come to the business, and that's a good way of doing it. In some traditional businesses, it's better if you join very early. So I've seen that kind of students also, but they really work hard in the undergrad program, and then they join the family business, and some of them don't study further, and some of them do masters from very good institutions. So these are the ways in which you can do this 5. 6th is I don't know, which is fair. Okay, it's when I was 17 years old, I knew nothing. You all today are placed much better than what I was at 17 years of age. You have more information, you have more career options, you have far more supportive parents, because parents have also become open-minded, and therefore it's fine. 1-2 साल में एक अंडरग्रेड डिग्री में जाइए, अच्छा पढ़िए, 2-3-4 इंटर्नशिप्स कीजिए. अभी स्कूल के बाद वैकेशन नहीं होता है, सो जब कॉलेज नहीं चालू है तो यू शुड डू इंटर्नशिप्स, whether they are paid internships or free internships, but go and do internships and try to explore your interests and validate your interest, and maybe in 2-3 years you will be able to find what you wish to do. Now we're coming to last 3 minutes. I will just give you 2 or 3 stories of students which I saw under my nose. I'll not give names to them, but what people do. So I have a student who did BBA with us, and was a very bright student. So she always complained, ऐसा ये मेरा interest का नहीं है, मुझे तो communication में interest है. So I said, ठीक है, आप अच्छा CGPA रखिए इधर, communication के courses में you should always come home with a A+, give CAT and apply into MICA. So she actually made it to MICA, and today she's working with Sony Pictures. So she started her career with us doing BBA, got into the right circle, prepared for CAT, got a very good score, published 1-2 papers in communication, made it to MICA, and now she's working in Sony Pictures. I have another student who did BCom with us, and who started with CA, but उसने ठान ली थी कि मुझे BCom के साथ में articleship नहीं करूंगा. So I'm going to wait for my BCom to get over, and then I'll go outside Ahmedabad and do articleship from Bangalore or Bombay in one of the big 4 or 5 firms. उन्होंने फिर because he was free after second year, उसने बोला चलो हम CAT दे देते हैं. So CATME, he got brilliant score and got into IIM Ahmedabad, and he became the youngest gold medalist there. And today he's working in Bangalore for a firm called Westbridge Capital, which is a very, very reputed boutique investment firm. So entered BCom with CA in the mind, ended up being in IIM, and now he's in a very reputed investment banker. I have another student who joined us for BCom, but always interested in political science. So he did not get a great program in political science. So he said, let me do BCom in a good institution and continue reading, attending events, writing about political science. And then he was picked up by PRS Legislative, which is like they take 50 interns from across the country. And they put these interns along with sitting MPs, members of parliaments, and they work in their office for 1 year. So today that student, after BCom, after CA, he continued his love for political science, and he did his master's from one of the best institutions in the world for political science. So commerce student, entering BCom, completing CA, going into political science, working for an MP. So these are all possible careers. And my last example is a BBA student who made it to IIM Lucknow. Very frustrated because she couldn't go into IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore or Kolkata. But today she is the youngest vice president in Amazon in Bangalore. Okay, she never dreamt. So when she started her career, Amazon was not there in India. But when she finished her IIM, she was picked up by Amazon. So these are some brilliant stories. I can go on and on. Yes, if you are bright, if you make it to the well-regarded institution, nothing like it. And if you have purchasing power and if you can afford it, please go. But don't go to a subprime institution just in the name of a foreign country. So do your research. I mean, it's no different studying in 100th college in Gujarat or studying in 100th college in Canada. They are same. So make sure that you are absolutely quality conscious and do not relocate just to run away. So be very motivated. If you make it to a good institution, go. Otherwise, cancel the plan.
So thank you so much, sir. One more question. BCom and BBA students get placements to get WorkX before MBA. So how important is this for BCom? Do they get placement is the first question. BCom and BBA students, and how important is it to work before an MBA?
Okay, so I'll repeat, degree doesn't define your employment, your knowledge and skills does. Okay, I'll give you an example. MG Hector ran a national internship campaign this summer. It was a work from home internship. 9,000 students came forward and applied. 200 students were chosen. They did not ask which institution you study in. They did not ask which program you study in. They just ran them through the process. They took a screen test. They took an interaction. And based on that, they made 200 offers. They got a 20,000 rupees per month kind of a 3-month work from home internship. That's the new employment landscape. Okay, they did not ask which institution. They just asked the location. That's it. So absolutely based on knowledge and skill. So yes, if you are looking for a good MBA, good work experience will definitely help because the entire management education is designed around work experience. So if you go into a good MBA program with work experience, you will be able to make more out of it. Although in India, still education is considered as one installment of life, it is high time that we break it into two. Undergrad, followed by work experience, followed by masters, will take you longer. And if you are good, there will be not one but many, many opportunities. Two things you have to keep in mind. Don't look for salary as a condition for your first employment. Look at good company, good job profile. And don't look for location. You know, I have seen students के मैं तो अहमदाबाद में 380015 में मिलता है तो internship करूंगा, पिन कोड भी नहीं बदलना है. See, if you are looking for good work experience, you may have to relocate. And if you are ready to ignore salary and if you are ready to relocate, hundreds of opportunities are there.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. and I think students would have learned a lot. So there are a couple of more questions, but I think you have already answered them.
Yeah.
One is about BCom and BBA. So I know you are very keen on having a good college rather than the course. That is the most important part. So I think this was one of the questions. Thank you so much. We can for your time, and I think this would be very valuable for the students.
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck to all of you, and do your best.
Thank you.
Thank you.